I am sore today. Oof, oof. I feel like a broken old man. Interestingly, I'm sore less from the lifting, I think. This is only a theory, and more from my yoga practice. I just restarted my yoga practice for the new year. Everything has lost ground. All of my yoga across the board. And I expected that, and it wasn't surprising. But the thing that's lost the most ground, my Salamba Sarvangasana, my Halasana, these are shoulder stand, plow posture movements where you basically, it's a forward fold, but you're upside down. You roll on your shoulders, kick your legs over your head. We'll talk more about it on Sunday. They are especially bad. My Matsyendrasana, too, or fish posture, which is the antagonist mover. I'm saying a lot of Klingon words to you right now. I realize that. Is also bad, but not as bad. And that makes sense, and it doesn't. Digression, you know? As a result, my neck feels, and my traps and my shoulders feel like somebody made some kind of weird salad out of ground beef and crushed glass. Just, I mean, I spit a little dark poetry at you there, but it's not good. It's just not good. My whole body is feeling rough. So I think I'm gonna do some goblet squats or some front squats or both and call it a day. I'm gonna switch to the front variation because I like front variations, but also the idea of putting a loaded barbell on my actual traps, that just doesn't seem good. One of the things I've been meaning to talk about is the burpee war. It's 8 or 9 weeks away. We start on the Ides of March, and I'm not going to talk about it today. We have plenty of time. But if you would like to join the burpee war, I have that link in my profile page, and you can just go to that thing on Instagram, and we will get started. I also have a description in my profile page. It's super fun. Somebody commented yesterday that I should do some HIIT work, and you're not wrong. Every year for 100 days during burpee war season, I do quite a bit of HIIT work. And we have a little fun contest about it, which I think you'll like if you're into that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm gonna keep it somewhat short today. Today's just a phone it in day. Today's just get under the bar, get something done, get out. I gotta work later, and that's gonna be a real treat because it's a catering gig. I'm gonna be on my feet all day, and I feel like ass-flavored ass. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Thumbs up. Super fun. Stay tuned. Okay, a quick yoga hot take or weightlifting yoga hybrid hot take. I mentioned I'm sore, and if you're a man, which most of my viewers are, you probably get sore in your front body, chest, abdomen, shoulders, and you probably have bad chest openers, back bends, just by nature, just by being born a man and doing man stuff your whole life. You don't need any special equipment. There are lots of yoga postures that will get that open for you, but I do like these little weird circles, and I'll show you how to use one. I remember when these came out like 10 years ago, they were like $100 or more. You know, it was ridiculous, and I laughed at everyone that bought them because what a ridiculous waste of money. There are yoga postures, you don't need them. But this one is a Diam one. Now the market has fizzled a little bit, and I think I paid under $20 for it, and it's pretty cool. And all I'm gonna do is lay on it. I'm gonna interdigitate my fingers, just interlace them through the circle, and I'll show you a little stretch. And it sucks. It really hurts. I'm not going to get deep into it. I just did it and it felt real bad. But I'll show you anyway. And if you can get one of these, it's good. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, the little ab wheel. I always made fun of those too. They work great. They're like, and that costs nothing too. It's a piece of junk, but I treat it like shit. And it's in no danger of breaking. So anyway, here we go. Just a little heart opener for my boys out there. You're feeling stiff, you're getting nervous in your front squats. This is what you need, right? So we got a little handy dandy circle. And I'll lay on it, and you're gonna hear how things get rough for me pretty quick. The fingers go underneath, interlace, open palm or closed, doesn't matter, pick your favorite. And then all you do is with your legs, you kick yourself forward a little bit. Use your hands as a lock to help yourself move forward. Then you can hear my voice is getting rough. I'm having a real hard time. You find a position where you're struggling and you stop there and you just hold. Try to control your breath. Somewhere in the ballpark at 10 breaths. You can increase the difficulty by trying to sink your hips. I am not getting anywhere. All I want is enough space to front squat safely. And that's it. It's a good investment. Also, and you didn't hear this from me, but you can just steal from Target or Walmart, you know? You just put it in your hand, walk right out the door. Then it's free. That's a real good price, you know? Or you just pay a small amount of money. Either's good. On the front squats. I can admit to getting more than a little annoyed with myself when it came time to actually move the weights. I spent about 30 minutes doing front squats and front squat variations, and I spent at least that long trying to get my body ready to do them. And I will say this, just I'm watching this squat for the first time, same as you, and they look good. Like, they look good. Definite improvement over past versions of my squatting ability. This squat every day has tuned up my mechanics enormously, and I'm excited for the future. But that was 95 pounds. This is 115. Man, they felt bad. Like, it felt heavy. It didn't hurt, but God, like, just I'm so sore. And I know some of you probably don't believe me. It really is the yoga. Like, I've always had a weird relationship with asana practice. I remember one time as a teacher, I joined CrossFit. I bought a 3-month special at CrossFit. And when I did CrossFit, I lost so much weight. Like, everyone that I went into CrossFit with gained weight, gained muscle. Like, we all did the same 3 months together. And some of the people in there, women included, got muscular and jacked. And I got, like, gaunt. And that's a food issue. Like, I get that. But also a workload and a work capacity issue. And, like, weight training has always thinned me out. 155. I want to watch this. Whereas yoga bulks me up. People join yoga and they get fucking svelte and sleek. And when I'm in yoga, I get thick. I don't know what that is or why that is. You know what? That felt like shit doing it, but that looked okay. So, you know, different bodies, different things. You know, results vary person to person.
So
what are you
ugly.
gonna do about it? You can cry about it, but I don't think God's listening. So this is a goblet squat. My max on this is 175. The same as my front squat, which makes sense when you look at it, but also doesn't make sense too, because if you try these goblet squats, man, they feel weird. It's a cool lift though. I like it a lot. But anyway, this one didn't. Foot position's a little tricky to figure out in the barbell goblet squat. Takes some work. But yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at it. Yeah. Now that I'm away from it a little bit, I feel a little better. Anyway, this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other today. I'll try hard to do the same.